Hi Tech guys, I'm Kishore Swami and in this tutorial we would be learning about variables. So using variable in OpenSpan or Pega Robotics is similar to using variables in .NET. So basically variables are two types, one is local variable and another is global variable. So at the same time we would be also learning about use of global container. So let's get started and go ahead and create a project and give a meaningful name where and we will add a Windows form. And what we are trying to do here, we will give an input box that would be a text box, and we'll enter a random number in the text box and add that number by 10, digit 10, and show the result on the another text box. So let's have the first text box and the second text box and a button. And we will add 10 by having number 10 stored in a variable. So let's add a automation component here. So on the button quick event, we'll start our automation. So the first thing is grab the text value of text box 1. That would be a number. So let's go back to the automation, go to text 1, go to property and grab the text value. Now we would like to add this text with a number 10, and that number 10 we need to store in a text or in number variable. So where we can find the variables, go to tool and find variable here. That's here. So in the OpenSpan or Pega Robotics, we can use these type of variables. So it would be string, integer, boolean, double, datetime, char, color, font, and rich text. And for this particular case, we are using integer variable. And since you know the variable are two types, one is local variable and another is global variable. So if you just go ahead and drag and drop this to your automation, it will create a local variable. So this variable could be used within this particular process only. If you're trying to use the same variable in any other process, it will give you the null value or null reference, since the scope of the variable is just local. So if you want to try to use the same variable with another process within the same project, then you need to add a global container. So right click, go to add, new item, choose a global container. So basically global container is used to declare or store all the variables those are globally used in a particular project. So whatever the variable you want to have the scope for the full project or the global use, then you need to declare that variable or have that variable added to the global container. So add. Now select the global container. You can go back to the tool and choose it with and assign a value to 10 here. So select the global variable, go to the value property, under the property window and assign a value 10. And now go back to the tool, and go to expression. Since we need to add that 10 to the text once text, so have a numeric expression and double click on the numeric expression and add expression equal to a plus b. So it will give you the result of a and b. And what is a? A is the text value of the text box, and b is value property of your global variable. And we want to show the result output on text2. Here we go. Just add it. Save it and run your project. Any random number, click on add by 10. It will add 10 into that number. So any random number and to add it by 10 here. So in this tutorial we learned about declaring a variable and what all variable options are available here in OpenSpan or Pega Robotics are under the tool and variables. These are the variables we can use, and to declare a variable globally you need to add a global container, and the global container, and in the global container you should add all the variables that you want to have the scope as global for this particular project. That's it in this tutorial.